Ooh, good evening, everyone. Live from the shop. How are we all? Right, I'm just getting a few things ready. My knitting, a cup of tea, and some bits and bobs. Oh my lord, there's loads of people here. Hello, everyone. I said to Fizz about going an hour earlier because 8 to 9 it felt really late, even though we do it on a Sunday. But that 4 hours between closing the shop and then waiting, I did a lot of stuff. But it was dark, so we said, "Oh, should we do it an hour earlier?" Um, there may not be anyone around, but look at you all there. Hey, Emmy, how are you? Was on a flight yesterday and discovered the pottery throwdown. Oh, you are going to be hooked. Which season was it? Because you'll have loads to catch up on too. Hey, Lynn. Oh, you've got and your wine. Oh, wait, hang on. Let's check. Can you hear me? Okay, with this microphone on. Let me know if the levels are good. Because obviously I can't check with Fizz, but I do have her in the chat and in the chat there. And yeah, oh, I've got a nice cup of Earl Grey here. Hey Teresa, how are you? Good to see you. And Jill, oh, you've just sat down to knit. Lovely. And you, well, there you go. Nothing on telly? Though, no, because it's weekly, isn't it? Anyone watching Capture? Brand new series. That's good. Hey Jenny, good to see you, and Jimbo, and Curly Sue. Evening, everyone. And Patrick. All right, how are you? I can't believe how many people are here. Michelle, good to see you. And Jan, wonderful. Lovely to see you too, Jan. Oh, Emmy, you haven't seen any of them. Right. So, yes. So, the whole point of this show, of staying at the shop to do it, was that we can talk shop stuff. There may be people out there wanting to know more about the shop. We can talk products. I can show products. It's not just about selling at all. You may have questions. Some people might watch this and just want to know, like, shop questions, yarn questions, business questions. I've been at this for 10 years now, so I hope I've got a bit of experience with regard to business. You may be intrigued about how to run a yarn shop or what goes on at a yarn shop. By all means, ask away. Hey Diane, how are you? Good to have you here too. Your ears must have been burning solidly for the last 2 weeks because I've been showing your Canadian football jersey to everyone here at Knit and Natter and then showing the video so we can see the back of it. Oh, thanks, Jen. You can hear just great. Jimbo is just waiting for me to go ping. Nice. I went to the Chinese next door and I got crispy duck pancakes. Half a duck. I haven't had that for ages and it was really, really nice. I kind of felt healthy because of the spring onions and the cucumber. Hey, Mrs. Beatty. Oh, good. What are you crocheting? Oh, Sue says the capture is brilliant. Blitz, watch the... Yes, yeah. It's exceptional writing. It's also very scary, isn't it? With regard to tech and what it can do. Hey, Whitney. Great to have you joining us. Lovely to have you here. Right, I'm going to show you what I'm knitting because you'll giggle because you'll go, oh, it's not that stuff again, is it? But look. Now, talk about being... What is it, Davy Crockett? I think that was his name, wasn't it? It's actually a really good colourway, but this colourway, I haven't sold one ball. Well, I have sold one ball. Tell a lie, I've sold this one. Jenny from Knit and Natter Friday morning, she loved it and bought the grey one. I said to Stuart, "No, I'm not going to knit it. Can you knit it?" Because I'd already done one for the shop. And I went, "Yeah, okay." She loved it so much. She says, "Oh, I now want the caramel one because it will go with my caramel coat." "But Stuart, can you knit it?" And I went, "Yeah, of course I can." It's only 33 stitches in the round, and you just keep going round and round and round. And oh, I'm going the wrong way. I reckon it's probably about 14 rounds. That's all. I've lost count now. I haven't got much to do. But I think it's going to be one of those things. I said to Jenny, "Well, I'll put it in the window for a bit," because you know what it's like. When you see something knitted up, you might go, "Oh, that's a really nice colour." But seeing it in the ball, you might just go, "Hmm." But it is so soft. So, right, I'm going to try and do a few rows. Oh, I can't find where I am now. There we go. And talk shop with you and see how we're doing. Hey, Dinky Crafts Jen, good to see you. Oh, there's so many people on. It's lovely to see. Lovely to have you here too. Are you doing a throw using the blocks? Oh, it's nice. Yeah, absolutely. She's brilliant. Yeah, yes. Well, I think the actual free pattern. Where is it? Let me get it. It is kind of like that. Oh no, it's going to focus on my face. There we go. And funny enough, the free pattern had that colourway in it, so we all thought it was going to be the most popular one, and even the free pattern didn't sell it either. I know it's scarily real, really. The way they've managed to get the tip, the little black tips, and how you can separate it as well. It's scarily good. Jan, a quick message. Andrea, Beyond the Pink Door will be in colour. No. Well, I need to give her a message then. Thanks, Jan. I'm there. It's next week. So excited. Our annual trip to Cologne, to Europe's biggest yarn and fabric trade show. Many of you have been with us over the last 3 or 4 years. Oh, excuse me, I'm going to cough. And it's where all European yarn shops, and I don't know, maybe fabric, but I know if you're a yarn shop in Europe, it's where you go to see autumn and winter and spring, summer, and just order everything. And they go and spend like 3 or 4 hours with each of their chosen companies. And it's not just like, just imagine if you've gone to, here in the UK, Ali Pally, and you have these stands where they're selling you things. It's a huge area for each company, and they all have food, drink, hot food, drinks cabinets, anything from beer to champagne, everything. They proper wine and dine you, because you are there for 2 or 3 hours looking through all the companies' autumn and winter offerings, and the yarn shop owners of Europe are literally going, "Yep, I'll have 8 bags of that, of every colour, right next." And then out comes the shade cards, and they show the next yarn, and they'll go, "Oh no, don't like that." So it's a huge thing, and you get to see all the trends that may be coming through, what the companies are all pushing, the colours and everything. So it really is exciting. So if Andrew's going to be there, it'd be lovely to meet her and meet in the flesh, as it were. So I'll give her an Instagram message. But I'm really excited. So it's next Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Curly Sue, who's in the chat, she's going to be running the shop. excuse me. So she's in charge of everyone. She'll be looking after the knit and natter ladies, making them teas and coffees and everything. I'm going out on Thursday with the Yarnworks people. And then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Oh, it's a nice little holiday too. I'm very excited to go to the West Yorkshire Spinner Stand, as always, to get sneak peeks of the Christmas yarn. They've done it 2 years on a trot. So it'll be lovely to do it again. And you will be the first to see it. Because technically it's embargoed for everyone else. But us tradespeople, we get to see it. And it's always nice to treat you, viewer, as a sneak peek to it. And I'll try and broadcast live while I'm there as well, and just quickly have a catch up with you all. But yeah, that's next week. Oh, did you get that colourway? Oh, that's nice to know. It will suit you because that's your colours, isn't it, Jen? Hey, Mary. Hello from Norfolk. How is it there? Are you finally getting sunshine and warmth? Because today it was actually spring-like. So it was really nice. Right. So let's talking about what we were talking about today, knit and natter, because we have them every day in the shop. So we've had Wednesday morning and Wednesday afternoon. And Wednesday afternoon, one of the ladies has treated me to a book. Who has seen this book before? Tudor Roses. Alice, is it Starmore? Yes. There are some phenomenal patterns. It's just the colour work. So we were having a good old look through. Look. That's some serious work, isn't it? And there was a really, really nice... Oh, this one went down very well. A lot of the ladies like this one. I think she's done quite a few of these Tudor inspired. I like that tunic, Elizabeth of York. So we were going right back in time. Anyone knitted any of hers before? Or got any of her books? Let us know. But we were, cooing all over that. And it's a beautiful book because it's got history in, stories in as well, of the people who she's chosen to name them after. I mean, look at this one. This is Mary Tudor. Oh, it's trying to look for my face. So this is a new designer to me. That's a lot of colour work. Does that float your boat? Anyone? So yes, it was good fun here this afternoon. Because I sat down and cast this on to try and get to Jenny for this Friday. And so we were all beavering away. I know, I'm spoilt, aren't I, James? Very spoilt. I so want to knit Henry... Oh, is that the blue one? Let me have a look. Hang on. Henry VIII jumper. Yes. Yeah, that was the one. The blue one. Where is it? Let's find it in the big picture. Camera. It's looking for my face. There we go. No. How do I do that? My face is here. Wait. It's one of these. Right, now I just do that. Look. Quite exquisite, isn't it? It's a lot of little mini cables, are they? Or are they just leaning stitches to go to the left and to the right? Oh, do you? Yes, it's I think she's done another one with like really tailored garments, hasn't she? Oh, how did that turn out? Oh, and colour work style too. Oh, you're so clever. Oh, what's Fizz saying? No. Oh, right. Inspired by the woman who used knitting patterns to encode intelligence during World War II. Ah, no, someone else was. I think I saw something on like that on YouTube. One of those videos that came up recommended with the stories of what they used to do as they knitted and encoded. Now, speaking of knitting, oh, camera, come on. Is that better? No, it's lost me again. I may have started a test knit. It just suddenly came out of the blue. And you know when you really want to do something because you just do it there and then, don't you? I don't know whether you know the designer. Patrick, how familiar are you with Chase Harpole? Jimbo, have you seen Chase on Instagram? I followed him for, I would say probably about a year now, because I saw one of his V-neck jumpers and it was like, oh, it's beautiful. And I love a V-neck. And it was kind of like a cricket jumper. It was called 40 Love, 40 to Love? No, 40 Love. So I remember starring it and thinking, right, that would be something to do at some point. And then, you know, life gets in the way, doesn't it? And he popped up again on my Instagram feed with this beautiful tank top. You know, I'm a big lover of tank tops. Fun to knit, quick to knit. You don't get stuck on Sleeve Island, and lots of availability in different weights of yarn. Well, he popped up with his new test knit for his pattern called Paladin, and he knows who he's his audience because he called it Paladin muscle tank top. Well, I was like, whoa, that might just be me. It looks lovely. I can't show you it here because this is an informal live, so I don't have all the tech. But Fizz has got some links, so you can always click on that and have a look. One of the links takes you to his Ravelry page. One of the links takes you to his Instagram and the post about the Paladin tank top. And I was like, oh yes, I've got to knit it. And I messaged him first and said, oh, I'd love to test knit, but if you have people already doing that size, then you know I'm not precious. But he replied saying, oh no, everyone who offers to test knit gets in regardless. And that's not that nice. It's a 10-week window. That's a really long, respectful test knit time. And he hasn't got any huge requirements or anything. So there's very little pressure from that point of view. And I thought, yeah, I'm going to do it. Then I had to decide what yarn to go for because it uses sport weight. And it is spit my words out, Stuart. the pattern stitch is really clever. It's beautiful, but it's actually really simple. And I'm just going to check my document here so I say it right. It is called, where are we? It's called a modified Roman rib, MRR. And he says, this is a stitch pattern that I adapted from Barbara Walker's A Treasury of Knitting Patterns, 1968. This is the main stitch pattern used in this tank. I find it both easy to memorize and easy to read once you start adding stitches and have to maintain the stitch pattern, because that's ultimately going to be the hardest part, isn't it? When you do your decreases or when you start increasing it. And it uses sport weight yarn, with a gauge of, I know a lot of you are maths people and love a gauge, 22 stitches to 32 rows. Now I think that's classic sport weight, 3.5mm needles. Let's have a slurp of tea. So I got some yarn, didn't I? And I thought, well, what yarn can I get? Do I get something new into the shop? What brand do I get? And then I suddenly thought, no, we can do better than that. It's got to be for Malabrigo blue, hasn't it? Because a tank top doesn't use much yarn. So I started thinking, well, I could get some sport weight yarn, dye it lavender blue, knit it, and then people can see it in the shop and then buy Malabrigo blue. At last, I am finally learning some business strategy sense. But I'm not going to buy the yarn and dye it for this test knit. I'm going to do it like the crochet project we did last year. Can you remember the Reverie tank top where I crocheted all the white squares and then dyed it in the lavender blue vat? Wasn't that a stunner? Didn't that turn out well? And we dip dyed it and got a fade. Whereas this one, we're just going to dye it and get a solid colour. So I got some sport weight undyed yarn. And this is beautiful. This is Blueface Leicester, so good British wool with nylon and with silk. So we're really going to have this drapey feel to it. The modified Roman rib is a kind of a solid weave, really. Depends on how loose you are as a knitter, but it's not like the granny square where you're going to have this mesh-like look with skin showing through. But the silk will certainly make it drapey. And this is what I was doing. Didn't do much work at all this afternoon, did I? I was just sat with the ladies knitting. So I cast on and I'm doing my, this is obviously my gauge, my swatch. So I've done my garter at the bottom and I've just done one pattern repeat. And the pattern repeat is over 6 rows. Was that right? 6 rows? Let me just double check. Yeah, 6 rows. So you have, first of all, you have a knit row on the right side. Then you turn to the back and knit 1, purl 1. Turn to the front, knit 1, purl 1. Then you've got a purl. And then you've got 2 rows of purl 1, knit 1. So you've got knit 1, purl 1, knit 1, purl 1 with a knit before it. And then you've got purl 1, knit 1, purl 1, knit 1 with a purl before it. So it's just, you can't see it yet, but there's just these little elements of space before you then obviously get this sort of purl bump that breaks it up, which I suppose is that idea of this modified rib, broken rib, that aspect of it. So I think I'm on gauge. I've kind of opened it up because you want it to be, you don't want it to be scrunched like this, do you? Because it's kind of not flat. So I've opened it up and I'm pretty much near. Can you see that? Pretty much near the 21, 22 stitches. So there we go. So that's going to be exciting. So I shall start that properly over the next couple of days. Let's see how we're doing in the chat. Oh, hey, Nancy. Oh, that's kind of small. I need to make that a little bit bigger. I think I'm getting to that stage where I might need glasses. Everyone from Indiana. Oh, tornadoes have been crazy. Not here in my city, but man, no knitting here yet. Nice being here for the next few months. Oh, great. Oh, lovely to have you here. Lovely tuning in. Well, until your internet gets wiped out. Hopefully it doesn't. Oh dear. Hey, Margaret. Nice to have you. So it's knit flat, not in the round. For the tension, yeah, it is knit flat, which in my limited knowledge, I thought that was quite unusual, because normally if you're knitting in the round, oh no, what am I saying? Yes, of course. If you were knitting in the round, you would knit your gauge in the round. No, this is knit flat. But it's interesting construction. I'll read it to you. The Paladin tank is knitted from the top down in panels. First, the back panel is made, then stitches are picked up along the shoulder and the front panel is worked. Two sides. I think it's like my Ume. I think you'll just do that bit first, and then you'll pick up and go down and pick up and go down. But you know me, I don't read through the pattern first. I know, Sue. I can feel your eyes rolling to the back, like Ting would be. He's miles away, and I'm sure he's doing the same, even though he's not watching it. I'm like, just read the pattern all the way through first. I know. But it's knit flat, so that's also exciting. So that will look great, and then when that's done, I can put that in the dye vat, and then you get to see it, and then that can then model in the shop. Because what have we got on the? We've actually got a tank top at the moment in Chunky. Look at that. Beautiful little tank top in marble Chunky. A nice affordable acrylic. I've had that ever since I've been here, you know. James Brett. I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, but for here, for a lot of people, in 200-gram balls, really affordable, and you could just knock them out. And they have some stunning colourways. And of course, that takes 2 balls. So people are knitting them up quickly, then coming back in to buy more wool and going away again to knit, which ultimately is what you want, isn't it? You want the customer returning. So it will be nice then to put this Paladin test knit onto the model and then dye my lavender blue, and then they can choose the colours to knit with it. They can have 2, maybe some pale blue ones, some dark ones, or I could even do some variegated. Speaking of lavender blue, I've had a huge order in because it's now finally time to start dyeing yarn. It's getting warmer, so I can go out into the garage and hopefully it will get even warmer and I can dye outside too. But so many people asking for minis, so we have finally got lots of minis in. And this has been a really popular mini. This is a high twist 80-20, 80 merino, 20 nylon. So I'll be dyeing loads of those. And tourism in Lavenham starts up at the end of the month. And the lovely little hall in Lavenham, one of the buildings that you go in and have a look round and find all about Lavenham, they always ask me to dye minis for them, and I've got to start doing that. Oh no, Curly Sue, a date for your diary. If Jimbo hasn't already told you, Little Hall in Lavenham have asked me to go there on a Sunday for a like an events day where the public can come round and see stuff going on in all the little rooms, and then come and see me dying out in the garden. And the lady who organises it said, "Oh, I need to find some spinners." And I went, "Well, just wait a cotton picking moment." I think I know a few spinners who would perhaps like to come. So, Sue, how would you like to come and spin whilst I'm dying out in the garden for the Sunday? It's the 23rd of August, Sunday the 23rd of August. Have a look at your diary. I've spoken to James already. And Lynn, too, put that in your diary too, because I know you're a spinner. And I thought I can dye some lavender blue fleece. So you could either be spinning lavender blue fleece that I've dyed up, or you can just bring your own too. But I thought that would be nice if we're all out in the garden on a gloriously sunny Sunday. It'll just be, good fun, won't it? With the tourists coming around to look and seeing you spin and whatnot. I thought it'd be great. Yeah, Little Hall, Lavenham. But have a think about that. Hey, Lois, how are you? Are you joining in with the football? You and Margaret, have you chosen a team, or is football? You're like, no, I'm not going anywhere near that. Oh dear. So yes, so I've got lots of minis to dye. Yeah, I thought so too, Fizz. We could take some pictures. We could talk about it. Well, if the tech was any good, we could try and broadcast live from the garden. Well, we could do that, couldn't we? Anyway, so loads of minis. Also have another special project, which will hopefully launch very soon. I'm going to give you a sneak peek. For your eyes only, don't go telling anyone else. Otherwise I'll get told off. The lovely Emma, oh, actually, you're saying that, she could well be here in the chat. I haven't seen her there. Emma on Instagram, who is Torty Treble creates. Oh, I can't remember. Fizz got it all. On YouTube here, though, I think her handle is Elkie Wild Art Shop. She's got a wonderful shop where she sells art materials too. She's very, very talented, is Emma. Well, she's an amazing crocheter. Well, last year, when I went to Cologne, she said, "Can you keep an eye out for some plant-based fibres?" And that was like, "Oh yeah, I'll do that." Everyone has different interests in what they like to use and beliefs too. And Emma is always, "Yep, I want plant-based." So cotton, silk, no, not silk, cotton, bamboo, and she actually fell in love with the illusion that we had last summer too. But anyway, I went and found an amazing yarn at Cologne that was cotton and paper. Beautiful. So I dyed some of that up, and I said to Emma, I said, "Look, I've found this amazing yarn. Do you want to have a play with it?" And she went, "Yes, please." Dyed it lavender blue, and she has not only designed something, but she's turned it into a garment. It's all based around, and it's just a sneak peek, Emma, so I won't give too much away. this hexie. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. Oh, isn't that amazing? But she's turned that hexie into... I'll do a quick swoop. So get ready to look, because you're not going to see it again. So she's designed something in the lavender and blue cotton and paper yarn, and hopefully we'll get to release it sometime in the summer because it worked so well. I've obviously bought loads to dye. She said it was lovely, a lovely handle to crochet with. It's just that maybe it was an element of the paper and how that changed the cotton, because we know sometimes cotton is it's tough old boot sometimes, isn't it? And it's a bit hard on the old hands when you're crocheting a lot. So that's going to be a lovely plant-based sort of, you know, non-protein fibre to have in the lavender and blue shop. Oh, nearly knocked you off there. Yeah, well, that's what I thought. It's something different, and it's working with people too. And ultimately, that's the fun part of this whole adventure of me being in the shop. It's like trying a bit with that, trying a bit with him, trying a bit with her, and just being creative together. And actually, a lot of that inspiration just came from Emma. She was like, "Oh my God, can I do this? Can I do that?" And I went, "Yeah, sure, have a go." And she's then created something amazing. And then hopefully that pattern will be released, and maybe someone might buy it, and then that's something for Emma too, isn't it? As well as people coming here. We all know, because we've got designers here in the chat. Patrick, you're exactly the same, aren't you? You know, you get designing and you see something and you feel something and go, "Oh my word, that would be great for such and such," and then off you go and you make something. Oh, yes. Well, Jenny is into her crochet at the moment, crocheting like the clappers, aren't you? Hey, Julie, good to see you. You know, I was thinking of you a couple of days ago because I was looking. Someone had tagged me that you'd knitted some socks, and for him, and he tagged me that you had made the socks for him. And I thought, oh, that'll be nice in the gallery. Hope you're well. Now, also, are you a fan of Malabrigo Rasta? Super chunky. If you've been watching my channel for a good 2 or 3 years, you'll know that I am. It's a beautiful yarn. It's a merino roving, hand dyed. I've got some amazing colours. We have every year, and we just top up with new colours every year. You will be familiar with this. Oh, sorry, Fizz, I didn't send you the link for this. This will actually test Fizz's book out. Her big catalogue of pages of all the links in. This is the Sidewinder beanie. Isn't that cool? And it's just wonderful in Rasta. Sidewinder beanie is, off the top of my head, Aspen Leaf Knits. It just knits in super chunky all the time. And it's just, what I like about it is it's a quick knit, a beanie hat. You can do it in a couple of evenings, but it's also a great way to do a present, because knitting or crocheting for people is sometimes difficult. It demands a lot of time, doesn't it? I think they were talking about it here last week. You've got to be special, really loved if someone knits for you. And for a hank, it's here in the UK, it's £22. And I think for a Christmas present, 22 quid. And then if you put a posh pom-pom on the top, that might be 30 odd quid, 35 quid. That's not bad for a posh Christmas present, is it? Really, you know, hand knit. So I love Malabrigo Rasta, and we have it in loads of different colours. This is not a sell. Sorry, Fizz. This just come to me because I'm looking in my undyed. There will be some link to it. So I'm not trying to sell you this. I'm just trying to remind you how beautiful it is. But can you see the thickness of that roving yarn? And it comes in just stunning colours. Oh, look at the sheet. See, Fizz is just incredible. That's what I like about what we do. She's so organised that when we do these shows, because I watch YouTubers do knitting shows, and they're all chatting away, and they show some great things, but then they don't have any links, and it's like, oh, just not that it's a major problem, but it's just harder to then find it because you've got to do more work basically. Whereas Fizz has got it all there, and you just click on it. I've got some undyed raster because I thought let's have some lavender blue beanie hats. Now, I'm not skilled enough to design lavender blue beanie hats. Patrick, does that float your boat? I wouldn't even know where to start, but oops, I've just taken a hangout. There we go. Look. So this is raster undyed. Beautifully soft merino. Oh, I went straight to the sheep farm. And I'm going to dye this lavender blue. I'm going to try and keep it purposely variegated. So I will, when I dye it, I will probably dye it like that. So we get lots of resists, we'll get lots of white patches, because imagine having a lavender blue hank in that sort of tonal where you get light bits and dark bits. Oh my God, how lovely would that be? And also, because, and that's the wonders of YouTube and the wonders of the internet, a customer from Canada got in contact and said they wanted to knit a pattern in Super Chunky. Do I have any lavender blue? And I was like, well, would you believe it? How the world works. I'm going to knit these, dye these for beanies, and I'll dye some for you for her. That's another slipover pattern that she's found. So some of this will get dyed and we'll fly over to Canada. Oh, now speaking of Canada, it's kind of near Minnesota, where Emmy is. Emmy, your Jimbo bag is still here. And that's my fault because I completely forgot to email you. So I've sent you a PayPal invoice today. Look at that. That's still yours. So if you still want it, I emailed it to you. And I'll pop that in the post. So we've got that to dye. Loads of lavender blue, super chunky beanie. And then some good old-fashioned 4-ply 100-gram hanks. And this is same thing again, 80% merino, 20% nylon. So that's going to be great fun. Doing some lavender blue dyeing again. How well? Well, let's have a slurp of tea. How are we all? Patrick, seeing a particular yarn is often the source of inspiration. Yeah, I can imagine that for sure. My artist days, when I was teaching, you would see certain paintbrushes or certain pencils. I used to love just pencil sketching. And you'd see a new sort of like case of 10 pencils by, is it Karen Dash? And I'd go, oh, I want to draw something with those. That's more a single yarn, as definitely has twist in it. Means less. The Malabrigo. Yes, I think you're right. Yes, yeah, get you, yeah. It's the same sort of single as the. Oh, didn't we used to have that in almost every indie yarn dyer's stash? It was merino single, wasn't it? When I first started here in 2016, and I had a couple of indie dyers in the shop, my first lot of indie dyers, it was all just singles. Is that still a thing now? James, I know you were at East Anglian Yarn Festival last year, and I know many of you go to yarn festivals. Do we see merino singles anymore? Let me know in the chat if you do. I think yarns go through phases, just like they do in the commercial world. What are all the indie dyers using at the moment? So that's that. Boom, boom, boom. So that's going to be great to do that dyeing. I've actually got to get the dye vats out because I've got a WI talk tomorrow night. I'm going to South Norfolk to do the whole talk of Lavender and Blue and how it came about. And I take a little mini vat with me. I left that on there. So I can woo them with, look, I put this in white, put it into this yellow liquid, pull it out and watch it turn blue. Never ceases to amaze me, that magic. Oh, brilliant. Thanks, Emmy. You're so good. Thank you. I know. It's my favourite brand. It's all I'll buy. Love them. Especially when you get the big sets. With that colour. You know, I could just open a Karen Dash set of pencils and go, and close it. But I think people do that with fabric, don't they? I can imagine you doing that, Fizz, with a 5-inch, no, maybe a 10-inch layer cake. You know, when you're on a bad day, you know, I'm just going to look at this lovely 10-inch layer cake, stroke it. Come on, fess up. Who else does that? Oh dear. Julie says, yes, that was Mr. showing. Oh, I didn't link the two. Oh, thank you. I will put him in the gallery for sure. Great feat. We are seeing loads of Floofy coordinated with merino. Yes. Okay. It's big here still. Mohair and Suri and with everything. Yeah. Patrick says, I do with that yarn. Hey, Shari, how are you? Oh my gosh, it must be the teacher in you. I know. A nice, sharp, crisp pencil. No, I don't mind a blunt one. You can do some cool things when it's blunt with shading and everything, can't you? What we started. This says, oh, other than hello, that went up too quick. I can pull out my set of Karen Dash and do that. Oh dear. Do you know that would be a good gallery, wouldn't it? Forget everyone's finished objects. Let's have a picture of you and the thing that you just want to stroke. That would be fascinating, wouldn't it? Right, let's put these back. Anything you want to see off the shelf or any questions, just shout. Pop them in the chat. Oh, I need to show you something else as well. Let's have a World Cup window update. My word, so many of you are getting involved. Fizz, I can't find I can't access the document quickly. Have a quick look on how many teams have been chosen. Last time I saw, I think there was about 15 responses on our sheet. And let us know, type it in the chat how many people have chosen. But yes, these are our samples that lovely Jan Thursday afternoon crocheted and knitted. Oh, excuse me. That's that duck that I had, wasn't it? Those duck pancakes. This is the knitted version. And we had our first one in. Where is it? The lovely Christine from Aboyne, Scotland. Hi, Stuart. Scotland away jersey for your window display. Can't wait to see it. Christine, Aboyne, Scotland. You'll love this. Look. Number 11. How cool is that? And Christine, look at that amazing colour work. And this is their away kit. I think it was 2024, 2023, 2024. So Christine knows her kits. And then the cool badge too. It's salmon pink and navy. That was the kit colour of that season. And it's just delightful. Christine, you're brilliant. And it's kicked off our... Well, I think that... When did that come through? 3rd of March. Speedy. So that's wonderful. So that's our Scotland there. So that's been in the window, just enticing people. I've just done a little mini display. You can't see it at the moment. Pitch black, and we've all steamed up too. But I've just put the pattern in there just to show everyone and to say, come on in, join in with it. Let us know who you want to choose. That's okay. Lovely seeing you. Nice having you here. Right, Fizz says, I do have a jelly roll. I won't break because of how it... Yes, now, who else was I chatting to ages ago? Emma from 10 Minute Quilter said, I think she's got a jelly roll and a layer cake that's been in the stash for about 10 years. It's just too nice she can't break into it. She just can't cut it up. It's like, oh, but surely fabric's there to be enjoyed. She goes, no, I just love it. Jen says, I love stationery and fabric, hence my... 33! Fabulous. Imagine 33 different teams. And it's only March still. We've got all of March, all of April, and all of May. Jill, do you have the patterns for the fire? I do. Do you want to have a look? it's, it's been amazing, the Firefly. I think the company, King Cole, they've just been gobsmacked. So much so, they have had to put out a warning on Instagram and on their email to say, beware for copycats. So they obviously have exclusivity on this because yarns do. You can obviously pay the big companies in Turkey. China do it, but we don't see much of the China companies here. Though at Cologne, H&H Cologne, 3 floors of yarn fabrics companies across all. The big companies obviously have all of the bottom floor, the ground floor as it were, and a lot of the space. So Lang, for example, and Katia, they must have like 7 or 8 of these little squares that you can obviously hire. They are huge. They've got tables galore. They've got models galore. It's massive. You go to the top floor where the smaller, more independent companies, or just smaller companies in general, and can't necessarily afford it. There are loads and loads and loads of Chinese yarn companies, all pretty much full of acrylic. But as I was saying, so the Turkish company, because they are big with acrylic over there, I think King Cole have exclusivity on this, so no one else can have it at the moment because I've not seen it anywhere, and they pay for that, and that can often last a year, 2 years, depends on how much King Cole want that exclusivity. And that's what happens with a lot of companies. You see it on The Apprentice, don't you? When they're trying to bargain, or okay, yes, well, I'll do that, but I need exclusivity for a year. And I'm sure when that exclusivity goes, we'll see it everywhere, and then the factories will be selling it to Sirdar, to Stylecraft, to all the brands. But anyway, King Cole put an email out to say beware of scammers, because companies are trying to rip the public off because they know how much out of stock it is, because King Cole can't keep up with it and the factory can't make it quick enough, that they're selling this for 30 quid a ball. And they're using AI images too to knock these out. And King Cole put one of the images on their warning notice because there was a mature retired lady holding the ball of wool, and she had 5 fingers and a thumb. So it was just funny to see, fascinating. But what it also goes to show is that there were some people buying this for 30 quid a ball. But obviously the yarn doesn't exist. So they are being scammed left, right and centre, because they give the money to buy a ball because perhaps they're desperate for one ball, but they're not even getting the yarn because it doesn't exist. But anyway, so Jill, this, I don't know whether you saw me on the last live. This is one of the patterns in this rib 6449, and on the back you have the cardigan version of it, and it's lovely. Irene knitted this up. It's a rib, so there's plenty of give, very stretchy, but it goes back to its shape very well. But seeing it, how it knits up, you just wouldn't think, would you, when you see it like that? Oh, there's the middle. There's the middle. But yes, the pattern's on online, Jill. So if you did like one of them, just send me an email. 6449, 6446. That's the silver. 6447. And for once, King Cole, these are actually very stylish. Great photography. It looks current. Doesn't look like they've dressed the model to look like 1980s. $6443. That's a nice one. Nice piece of glam evening wear. All starred with black, notice. Black bases. 6450. This is like accessories. So the hat. Look at that fringing. That's where the yarn works really well. I think we've done them. Done that one, done that one, done that one. Yeah, there you go. So they're all the ones. So in all, yeah, 64, and then it ends with either 43, 46, 47, 49. That's the model. That's the one we got knitted up. That took 4 balls. 4 balls at 5.50. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27 quid. There you go. Still got some stock in most of the colours. Blue, there's hardly any left. I think there's only 2 left. And I can't get any more stock. Some colours I do have a lot of still, because I was lucky. I got the second fill up. So I was able to get 2 bags of each colour. So if there's something there you like, Jill, let me know. Oh, you, Mary? Yes, I do. Which colours? Haven't seen this before. Oh, Mary. You can go back to the last live, because we really featured it there in detail, where I was modelling. I thought you watched that one, Mary. I'm sure you did. Where I was modelling that right at the beginning, because we started it off as a show starter. So the first 15 minutes. But a quick recap of the colours. I won't show you the blue, because the blue's, yeah, you can't get the blue. But the greens, that's called Mayfly. Violet drop wing, beautiful reds and purples. Tiger beetle, golds, oranges and reds. Oh, look at that. Oh, this is Jen's favourite colour, lace wing. This is the coppers and the rusts and the golds. The one that I've not sold any of, which I thought might have been more popular, is the silver one. Maybe towards winter, maybe November, December, it will do well. It's silver with a hint of pink, almost coral or blush. That one is called Harlequin Beetle, the silver one. And then Firebug, which is purples and salmon. It's not, you can see the difference between Firebug and Violet Dropwing. There are differences. That's Violet Dropwing. That doesn't have the blue in it. Firebug. It's just purples. Beautiful. It's done very, very well for yarn shops all around the UK, and if people in Europe have got it. It has done so well for sales at a time when it is hard. It's it's been an amazing yarn in the colour, in style, in the patterns. For an acrylic company yarn, it was just completely different, and that's what people have kind of gone, oh wow, yeah, I like that. Anyone doing the West Knits Glow Along? Do you know what, Whitney? No one is doing it here at all. No one's talking about it. I don't know whether it's because it's a bit of West Knits overload, because we just have the camp along as well. It's like, I don't know where we are. It's almost just too much. It's like, oh, are we not doing that one, or is there's another one? So I think people just get too overwhelmed that they then have a break. And we're gearing ourselves up, obviously, for October, for the mystery knit along. Sue, have you still got Val's 40s style jumper t-shirt? I wish. No, I don't anymore. She's taking it back. That was lovely. That was exquisite knitting. Yes, sadly, I haven't. Oh, yeah. Oh, you sure can. Aren't they, Mary? They are lovely. Tiger Beetle is really good. Yeah. Golds, yellows, reds, tiny hint of purple. For those of you who want to know the makeup, 35% acrylic, 65% polyester. Let's do it like that so you can take a screenshot if you want. And it's a massive yardage, 200 meters, 219 yards. Linda, Friday morning knitter natter, she is on a second colorway already. She just loves it, knitting with it, like the clappers. Whitney says, the glow along, it drew me in with all the mohair used. Did you? And are you enjoying it? I saw a couple of pictures and it was sort of wavy, and I was like, wow, that looks intricate. So you'll have to keep us updated with that. What else is there? How are you all doing with your knitting or crocheting? Oh, did it? Oh, you got good. Well, there we are. That's why it's different. It's not the usual thing to then come out of Turkey, is it? Under license for King Cole, yeah. They'll have full exclusivity on that, won't they? Now I'm going to be intrigued on finding out the Indian manufacturers. Whitney says starts off with 100. Oh, good luck. You deserve a medal for that in itself. Oh dear. Right, Fizz, let's just check the schedule. What else did we say? Let's have a look. We talked about that. We did that. We talked about Emmy. And we talked about Emma. And we've done, we've pretty much done it all. Well, there we are. That's not bad for an hour, is it? And clearly, 7 o'clock worked for you lot, didn't it? I taught myself to mosaic crochet yesterday. I'm loving it. Emmy, you need to speak to Jen. Jen, you need to speak to Emmy on Instagram. It is phenomenal. I know Jen absolutely loves it. Really, really, just completely addicted. Oh, and their socks. So was it last Saturday? Last Saturday, the Saturday before? Some of our gang here had a retreat booked, and I was lucky enough to be allowed to go over Saturday night after work. I said, oh, can I come over and just hang with you for the evening and have a cup of tea? Well, they invited me for a meal as well. And it was just lovely. they were there to learn how to knit socks. But it was just lovely being in this house that they had hired between them all, and just all sat there knitting. But we were talking about this, that, and it was just a lovely environment. I was thinking, oh, that was just one evening, and they were there for Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night, and finished Monday lunchtime. It's like, oh, that's a retreat. And it made me think, you don't actually, some of these retreats, I see them advertised, and there are thousands, aren't they? And they're in an amazing hotel, and you have all this extra stuff like saunas and swimming pools and everything. And yes, I get it. It's nice to pamper yourself, but actually, deep down, all you want to do is knit, don't you? You just want to be in a space where you could just relax and knit. So it made me think of, retreats, perhaps doing them more, or organising them and having more of them, because that was just lovely, wasn't it, people? Let us know if you've been on a retreat. Maybe that's something we can talk about for the future. And do you go on them often? Do you look for the posh ones at the nice hotels so you can have the sauna and the swimming pool and the lovely 3-course meal? But that don't have to put the price up. But I suppose every now and again you may want that pampering. But there was just something about the rawness of just in this house. You get a cup of tea when you want. You can have you bring your own food and with the fire on. Oh, it was lovely. Yeah, I totally get it, because Jen just got addicted to the to the point where I don't think she was cooking, eating, working. Oh dear. And I'm sure she'd admit to that too. Oh, they are. Look, it was stunning. It was a real treat. Yeah, you see, Whitney, I get it. I totally get it. You don't need, and I think actually that was what they had found. It was an Airbnb place that could fit 5 or 6 with 4 or 5 bathrooms as well. So you had everything that you wanted. Lois says, the only retreats I've seen, I know, and I'm seeing more and more of them. One of the, in particular, Cleveley Knits, Adam, he just set up his own one, and he put so much work into finding the right hotel, finding the right place to have it. And it looked amazing. It did, but it's the price of that. And but sometimes, and this is where I think why I wanted to do our shop show, because sometimes things can be overproduced or too produced, and sometimes just stripping it back to what it's all about, which is just talking yarn and talking to you. So that's why we went for a keeping our produced show, because that some people like that, but also then doing this type of a show, so it floats to everyone. But that type of a retreat felt so produced, because you've got this class at 2 o'clock to 3 o'clock, then you've got a break for 2 hours, then you've got this and this, and it's like, where's the knitting time? Where is it where I can just sit in my slippers and just drink coffee and tea and eat biscuits for 4 hours, and then maybe have a break for dinner, get some crumpets or something, and then go back to knitting again? That's ultimately what it is. And some of them just feel like there's like, oh, well, I don't want to go for a walk around, and see such and such. I just want to stay knitting. Yep, and he got you all teaching, all learning how to do socks, which is brilliant. So, James, you're going to have to think of another one. Emmy says, we do craft weekends with friends. My local yarn shop does lock-in. Oh, what a great idea. Where it's $60. That includes a meal and the shop is open. Oh, see, now that's better than going to the pub, isn't it? That's better than going into town and having to battle with everyone, because you're having a meal, and that sounds a great idea. Oh, I can't wait to get a bigger shop now. Can we do the same? I did one of the Sue Mayton, the Mercery retreats in Norfolk. It was fantastic. Oh yes, you were telling us about that one. Are they doing it again this year, Sue? Who you booked for this year? What kinds of places do you stay in, Cole? Well, now you're going to laugh at me now, Whitney, because I do treat myself to that. That is a hotel, because I don't want to do anything. I've done the first year. We did the going round and going downtown and going into all the pubs and having all the proper German food. Whereas now we're just like, I just want to stay in the hotel and just knit. So me, Gav, and Teresa, we go into the lounge area with all the comfy chairs, and we just sit there and knit, because it's one of these posh ones where they come over to you and go, "Would you like another drink?" And we, of course, go, "Oh yes, please." So you don't have to move, and we don't even have to go into the restaurant to eat, because you've got bar food there. So they just come to us with the menu, and it's lovely. We just don't move. I love it. Patrick says, the ladies in our knitting group do a retreat twice a year at a conference centre about an hour away. Oh, lovely. Yeah. So you've got the view there, so you feel as if you're away. Beautiful. Our craft weekends are at a cabin and we all take turns cooking. You see, yeah. I bet a lot of knitting actually gets done as well, because you're just there with like-minded people. That's I think a great holiday. I just in those 5 hours that I was with the gang on Saturday night, you just completely like And I took my crochet and I finished my crochet. I've just got to sew it together now. You could do a lock-in with Zoomy. Don't, Whitney, all these ideas. Mary says, wouldn't it be great if you can live stream your lavender and wool dye? I know. Well, that's it. Well, see if James and Sue can do it, and we'll get the camera set up, and that'll be good fun. We could do it at your Stuart and have a takeaway. Yeah, it was so nice. And I put it into my Fitness Pal, and I actually think it was only dinner, crispy aromatic half duck. It was only 700 calories. Not much at all, is it? Oh dear. Oh no, that's sad. Oh, life can be a bummer. I mean, that's sad on so many levels. Oh, thanks for telling us, Sue. Oh, watch out. Kiwi James is about. Here he is. Retreats mean different things to different. Absolutely. I completely get it. You can't be all things to all people, so it's a matter of knowing who your participants are, what they want, and their budget is absolutely. Yeah, and you find your clan, your people who want to do it. Totally get it. Yeah. And then because you organize your retreats, your tours. Are you doing one this year, James, to Scotland, to Shetland? No, that's a retreat and a half. Up to around Shetland, and you going? You've got stop off places, haven't you? Oh, hey Rachel, lovely to have your company. Currently planning a craft day, learning Manx quilting and having a free knit and natter the next day if people want to stay over. Can't wait to craft. Oh, you see that, and that's what it is, isn't it? It's finding what you like and being with like-minded people. Absolutely. And yes, we've all got different price points, haven't we? And interests. You know, some people want the sauna, and I suppose on occasions I'd be that, wouldn't I? Oh, do I want to go for a swim? Or do I just want somewhere to go to have this project and get this project done? Ooh. See, I love it already. Craft adventure. We'll have to get saving the pennies. Not sure touring Scotland qualifies. no. Well, that's it. It's it's a tour or a, what did you say, a craft adventure. Again, that's a different thing, isn't it? That's when you specifically want to go and visit places and see places and take the whole surroundings in. Right. Oh, look what I found. I need to take this home. They're haunting me. They're everywhere. Right, I'm taking these home. They're going to go in the car. These are our lava lamps. That was finish it February. That was my excuse for not being able to finish it, because they were here in the shop. Right, let's now go home. Right, let's finish off with a couple more messages. Oh, Emmy says, also did a crochet cruise. I bet. But it was sponsored by yarn companies and very organised. Now, that would be lovely. Yes. With a couple of workshops in there, and then sat on the deck just looking. Well, you wouldn't see the sea much because you'd be looking down at your knitting. But you'd know you'd be cruising to somewhere beautiful, wouldn't you? Right, that's it then, peeps. Any other questions? I'm just checking our haberdashery. Our haberdashery is restocked again. I think we're all tickety-boo. So next week is Cologne week. Sue's here at the shop, looking after the shop. So give her lots of grief. Ask for things that she doesn't know where it is. And ring her up and giggle over the phone. Then I'll be back the following week, and then we'll be live that Sunday with the Woolpatch show. And it's all H&H. So we'll hopefully give you previews on the West Yorkshire Spinners Christmas yarn and anything new they're doing. We'll give you some info on any new companies that we see. I'm going to go over to Lang and Katia, because Katia spends so much money on their stand. You've got to remember, this is just the companies spending money on what it looks like, lighting and staging and concept and everything, to entice us to buy their yarn. And some companies spend so much money. Now, this will be my third time going. Third time? Or it might be my fourth. Most companies have the same place each time. So we're all comfortable. We go, yep, I know I'm going to see Katia. I know where I'm going to see Lang, and spend a lot of money on having the same space. And they literally turn up and have everything exactly the same. They have the same tables, the same layout, the same branding and everything. Whereas Katia theme it each year. So last year we had Spanish tapas and everything. It was phenomenal, food and drink. The year before, it was all based around that, is it tufting? With that big gun that you can do, and had all those types of yarn and the branding with it. So I can't wait to show you what Katia's stand is going to be. They're celebrating 70 years of a brand. So maybe it's going to be birthday inspired. We shall see. So it would just be great to give you all. I'm going to go around with my little camera, this little thing, which is what we've been broadcasting from. Oh no, I was going to film it and I just realised I can't do that. Oh, stupid. There we go. And if technology works, I might even just do a quick live from the show. But otherwise, Sunday in 2 weeks, live, 8 o'clock, normal time on a Sunday, giving you all the updates. It's been lovely having your company. Thanks, everyone. It's the stuff that's not bright. I started it today. I got the old-fashioned gun out. Look. How much are you worth? Before we go, come on. How much is on this price tag? Looking at the price tag. What was that? Katy Perry, was that? How much? So, Sue, I've been pricing everything up ready. Come on. Before you all go, do some guesses. Let's see. Oh, good. I'm glad. Nanite, lovely to have your company. You're welcome. Absolutely. Cheers, Patrick. Keep you updated. Jen's going for 7.25. Love it. Come on, Lynn. Before you go, give us a. Gary. Nice to see you, Gary. Gary's going for £8. Margaret's going for £8.99. I love the Brits. Gary's too trendy. He's just like the modern cafe, you know, the restaurateur, where they don't even have the pound sign. It's just the figure. Sue, actually, you were talking about this, weren't you? You couldn't work out the prices because it was so fancy. It just had a number. That's Gary. He goes to his posh coffee shops. 15 quid Sue's going for. Whitney's £4.99. That's it. Patrick's £9.99. Emmy's £5. Lynn's £2.99. Okay, what is it? It's a weird one. Where are we? £4.80. Who was closest? Oh, Emmy, you're closest with 5 quid. No, Whitney, you get it. £4.99. I love it. Oh, that might be a new game. That might be better than Guess the Year. Oh dear. Viz says nothing. You hadn't set a price on. Not that bad. I wonder what it was that was £4.80. Can't remember. But yes, Sue, it'll all be done. Oh, it was. Yes, at the new Perrywoods. Yeah, it's that fancy board, isn't it? And on their posh menus. Oh, brilliant. Oh, sorry, Gary. Every time you come on, we're just finishing. Lovely to have you here, though. Well, that was fun. And well done, Whitney, for winning. £4.99. You were only 19p out. Love it. Right, I shall love you and leave you. I shall pack up now and drive an hour home. And I'll see you, if I don't see you on Instagram and random posts, I'll see you with Fizz properly in the studio for a load of H&H chat. Cheers, everyone. See ya. Bye.